Hi everyone, Colleen here, back with another video, and if you're new here, welcome. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to ramp up your alternate day fasting. So say you've been fasting, right? And you really want to see results. These are the things you need to do to take it to the next level. If you're super serious, if you know how to fast and you're just ready to kick it up a notch, you want to see the pounds go. You are getting ready for a special occasion. You're getting ready for a vacation. You are dead set and ready to get the pounds off immediately, quick, fast, in a hurry. These are the things you need to do to ramp up your alternate day fasting results. You ready? I don't know if you're ready. Are you ready? Before we get into it, don't forget to like if you enjoy this kind of content, because I would love to grow the platform to help others lose weight, encourage you all, motivate you all, and to do so, I need YouTube to know that you enjoy this content. And I also want to add a disclaimer. I am not a medical professional. I am just a woman with experience and research that I have done, and I'm sharing it with you. I have 7 things you should do to ramp up your ADF. Number 1, focus on health rather than weight loss. So what this switch in mentality does, it gives more depth to the work you're doing. Weight loss essentially for many is for vanity. It's to look good. It's to show off. It's to have that hot body, to fit in those pants, which are all wonderful, but very superficial, very shallow. And with that mindset, the focus on weight loss, it's easier to actually shrug it off. When you think about something that is superficial, your life isn't dependent on it, you'll most likely drop it or break your fast, think that I'll do it tomorrow, or it's not that serious. But when you switch from that weight loss mentality over to a health mentality, if I don't do this, my cholesterol is going to be sky high. If I don't do this, my grandkids, I will not live to see grandkids. If I don't do this, my diabetes will have my left leg amputated. You need to think about the health aspects. When you bring that kind of weight and brevity to this fasting protocol, you're more likely to stick to it and stick to it long term, because now you're not thinking about a short-term vanity goal. You're thinking about long term. If you've never had confidence in your life, do it for the confidence. If you've never been able to run with your children, do it for the kids in the summer that you could run with your children. This is more than just looking good. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Fasting has a lot of health benefits. And I know a lot of people haven't been able to complete their first fast days. And I would love to encourage you to just make the switch from thinking about weight loss and switch over to thinking about your health. The fat around your midsection, that's highly unhealthy. It could lead to heart disease. The direction in which your health is going should dictate how serious you take that mentality. I have dropped my cholesterol down 37 points and going. I don't have high blood pressure. I have control over my eating. Those are things I think about when I'm fasting, not just how good am I gonna look in that H&M dress. Okay, so if you really wanna ramp up your results, this is the first step. You need to change your mindset from shallow to deep. Second, if you really wanna ramp up your alternate day fasting results, go keto. And keto is a diet that focuses primarily on fats and proteins and keeps the carbs extremely low to 20 grams or less. People combine fasting and keto because they go hand in hand. They really do work together beautifully. What keto does is it keeps the insulin levels very regulated. There's no insulin spikes, and insulin spikes is what gives you the hunger pangs, the cravings. Those insulin spikes just make you feel irritable, because when the blood sugar is uneven, your mental is uneven, you're gonna feel it in your stomach and you're gonna think you're hungry. Keto does a beautiful job of keeping insulin levels very steady. Fats primarily are what you should be focusing on when doing keto. So you wanna find your fatty fish, fatty cuts of meat, and avocados, walnuts, pecans, macadamia nuts, and also have proteins, in moderate amounts and little to no carbohydrates. So we're gonna focus on a lot of leafy greens. There's tons of videos and experts that can talk about keto. So on that note, please go ahead and do your own research on keto, see if it works for you. I personally do not do keto or any diet for that matter. I like to live freely and eat what I want when I want. But if you are looking to ramp up your results, alternate day fasting and keto go beautifully together as well, because you will have more control over your appetite. You won't be craving carbs. Your insulin is going to be steady as a rock, okay? So you're probably going to be more likely to succeed on keto if you've done it in the past and failed or craved carbs. Now with alternate day fasting and keto, that's success city, flat tummy city. You're going to look good, okay? Good. You throw in some keto, you're going to be just fine. Number 3, if you want to ramp up your ADF results, stay pure on fasting days. Drink nothing but water, seltzer, maybe tea. I would stay away from coffee. I would stay away from any sweeteners, no gum, no nothing. If you want to really benefit from autophagy is that repairing process of the cells within the body where it just repairs, it does what it needs to do because it's not processing food, it's not triggered by insulin spikes, the body is resting. That only happens when there's nothing to trigger the metabolism. So this is more of a health focus. This is when we benefit from the health aspects of ADF. If you really want to challenge yourself and get really in tune with your body, have the body do what it needs to do and repair, stay pure. If it's really just a weight loss thing for you, you don't have to. But if you want to ramp up your results and get all the benefits from fasting, stick to water, seltzer, those things that just won't trigger the metabolism, okay? And this only goes for people who are not worried about prescriptions or supplements. You know, if you're able to do pure and you want those hardcore results, just focus on water and that's it. Number 4, if you want to ramp up your ADF results, do body weight and cardio exercises 5 days a week. 5 is the magic number. 5 is majority of the week, right? You can't go wrong with exercise. If you want to have that dream body, you're gonna need exercise. I say it like this: fasting is so you look good in clothes, exercise is so you look good naked. Combine them together, scared of you. What I used to do in the beginning was Chloe Ting's programs. I love Chloe Ting's programs. I sing her praises because her programs are effective. Chloe Ting has the formula of keeping her exercises simple. The benefits of being simple, you can't mess it up. When you do ridiculous, overly complicated, too many step exercises, you won't reap the beautiful results. And that's why the best exercises are simple ones. Her programs are very straight to the point, very simple, they're short, 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Body weight exercises. I say body weight exercises because you're using your own body weight to build muscle. And muscle tone, it gives the body shape. So once you're losing weight and the fat is being eaten away, it has something underneath beautiful to come through. You want to make sure you're building and toning and sculpting. I say all those words, but all that means is building muscle. And in tandem with cardio, it helps shed the extra calories, extra weight, and just get your body nice and fit, get the heart going. Beautiful combination, body weight exercises and cardio. If you do that in conjunction with alternate day fasting, you're gonna look awesome. You're gonna feel awesome. You're gonna feel a lot more confident and you're gonna have a lot more spring in your step. Number 5, if you really wanna ramp up your ADF results, you have to lower your cortisol. Cortisol is the hormone that essentially locks fat around the midsection. Cortisol is a very nasty sucker that just makes weight loss very hard, and it's because of stress. Stress is something that it's really hard to escape in this day and age. What does stress relief look like? Stress relief can either be talking to friends and loved ones, journaling. You're tired of me. I will never be tired of spouting the benefits of journaling. It's so helpful in your emotional health and regulation. That can look like yoga. That can look like taking nature walks. That can look like playing with your pets or your kids. That can look like doing happy hobbies such as painting, coloring. And that's why so many people are talking about mental health and self-care. Yes, it sounds overexposed and overdone, but it is essential. People are harming themselves. People are ending their lives. But mental health is something we all need to check in on. It's very important that you find ways to make yourself happy, even if it's for an hour a day. The easiest way to do so, go in the shower. The shower is usually everyone's me time. Everyone usually has at least 10 to 20 minutes in the bathroom for themselves. Take a hot shower with products you love. If you want to bring music in, bring in soothing music. Lowering your cortisol is key for weight loss. You have to find a way to relieve stress. Stress buildup will ultimately get you, and sometimes it can kill you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It can make your hair fall, give you insomnia. It could cause heartburn, acid reflux. It could give you unparalleled anxiety. And the worst way it shows is around the midsection. So if you want to ramp up your ADF, please find a way to lower your cortisol with stress relieving hobbies. And number 6, go to bed early. Find a way to start sleeping earlier. Get more sleep. 7 hours or more is doable for most adults. If we just put down the phone, if we just turn off the TV, we're able to get a lot more sleep. And what more sleep does is it helps us think better. It helps us make better decisions, better choices throughout the day, not just in food, but throughout the day. We're not mentally fatigued by the end of the day, and we're able to continue those wise choices throughout the entire day. More sleep helps you to stave off cortisol, and sleep is a way for the body to repair from any exercise. You want to think of sleep as the second exercise. So if you're strength training, if you're lifting weights, if you're a heavy exerciser, sleep is your second exercise. You cannot reap the benefits of exercise until you rest, and rest deeply. If you find yourself having trouble with sleeping, feel free to look into melatonin. That is a natural chemical hormone that we produce to help fall asleep. Buy it as a gummy form. You can buy it as liquid. Feel free to try valerian. Or you can go ahead and start a nighttime routine to help wind you down for a restful sleep. A wind down routine can look like having a warm cup of tea, winding down with a book. I like to put on sleep sounds. It helps me rest so peacefully. Sleep sounds are abundant on YouTube, and they have the dark screen versions that you can run throughout the night for 8 hours or more. So sleep is a huge component in ramping up your alternate day fasting results. And lastly, but most importantly, you must work on your mental health. In my opinion, way more than diet, way more than exercise. The sector that we ignore the most, but is the biggest key to weight loss, is your mental health. I will always speak on the mental health aspect of weight loss because it is so overlooked, but so huge. The reason why so many regain weight, the reason why so many people put weight on to begin with, beyond like a medical condition, right? A lot of trauma is captured in weight. A lot of childhood neglect is captured in weight. A lot of emotional eating, a lot of binge cycles, a lot of comfort eating is caught in your weight. That is reflected in your body. Your physical is usually a reflection of your mental. How you feel on the inside will radiate on the outside, whether that's good or bad. So what are you radiating? What is on the inside? When you look in the mirror, do you feel positive? Do you feel glowing? Or do you feel low? Do you feel trapped? Do you feel stuck? Working on your mental health is a necessity in ramping up any weight loss journey. But I found alternate day fasting to be key in really tapping into myself, to really hone in on triggers that brought on binge eating, emotions that triggered me to want to eat for comfort. I wouldn't have realized these things otherwise. And so if you're on alternate day fasting, now is the time to start tapping into your mental health. And that will look like journaling. I swear by journaling. On days that I do not journal, I notice I am more likely to eat more. Why? Because I did not release my emotions for the day. I did not vent. I'm holding it in, and now I'm trying to suffocate those feelings with food. But because I can't eat, now I'm faced with those issues. What will I do? I'm gonna go journal now because I obviously have feelings that I need to express. I love journaling. I will do a video on the benefits of journaling for weight loss soon. I can't speak highly enough about journaling. You don't need someone, it's private. You could express yourself for days if you want to, or for moments. Just a great way to just get it off your chest. Energy transference from brain to paper. Therapy, if you're able to get therapy, I highly suggest speaking to a trained licensed professional to help you cope, deal with childhood traumas, any codependency issues, any past abuse. Unhealed traumas will fester, and the worst way that we deal with it is through food. Prayer is a beautiful way to connect with your spirituality. Prayer is a wonderful way to speak with the highest above and really ask him for guidance, for clarity, for help, and also to thank him for all that you have, all that you've progressed to. The fact that you've even started this journey, make sure you give thanks. I see a lot of people, they comment and they're so thankful to run across my channel. He sent you to me, okay? I'm just a messenger through the Lord, okay? I'm just a messenger with, just experiences that he also put me through so I could help you. But you need to make sure you give thanks as well as ask him for help and clarity and guidance. And a combination of these things, just working on your mental health, will just help you conquer, master your emotions, and thus beat emotional eating, trigger eating, cue eating, which is going to widen the waistline. We need to focus on this very important aspect of weight loss, which has gone way too overlooked if you ask me. I'm tired of hearing about chicken breasts, I'm tired of hearing about egg whites, and I'm tired of hearing about squats. Let's focus on this between our ears because it controls everything. It controls everything. And you can only do what the mind believes. So on that note, if you are looking to ramp up your ADF results, if you feel like, yeah, I'm ready for the next level, I'm ready to get this weight off now o'clock, those 7 ways are the way to start doing so. I'm finished. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead and hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more. I will have so much more ADF content for you in the future to help encourage, motivate, and hold your hand through the journey. We're all in this together. Please feel free to comment and talk to each other down below in this community that I'm building. I'm so proud of all of you for making the choice to go ADF. It's really a lovely lifestyle, and you all are just so encouraging and just wonderful. I'm so appreciative of each and every one of you. Thank you. And on that note, I'm out. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.